Greetings everyone, Zannrath here, welcome back to more Hearthstone. Today is the release of the latest expansion, Curse of Naxxramas, of course, right? No, just kidding, it's Rise of Shadows, I believe, that's what it's called. Yeah. Anyways, so, let's go ahead, jump on into the Year of the Dragon, I believe. As usual, try to, ignore all the news as much as I can in terms of new cards and all that stuff. That's why I say it's Curse of Shadows, right? Something, or not Curse of Shadows, Rise of Shadows. Is Curse of Shadows something? I feel like that's something. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have slipped and said that. But yeah, Rise of Shadows or Rise of Shadow. I don't know if it's plural or not, but we'll see when we jump in, I'm sure. All right. So, anyways, all that jazz. Yes, I know, I get it. All my decks, stuff like that. Journey, Knights of the Frozen Throne, Kobold and Catacombs, that's going away. Sounds good. Hall of Fame. Doomguard Naturalized Divine Favor. Again, Baku, Black Cats, Eel, Gloomstag, Glittermoth. I don't even know if these are actually... Are these commonly used, or is it just because the odd and even architect is going out? I don't think these are all of the odd and even cards, right? So I'm not really sure what that's about. But anyways, how do I go back? Because, oh, that's cool. Shadows Rise. Yep, sounds good. Alright, cool stuff. So I believe we got, like, one free pack or whatever, right? I thought we were supposed to get some more free packs. But, I don't know. I guess not. Regardless, we have enough to buy some packs, of course. So, that's not what I want. I want to do this, go down, grab ourselves Rise of Shadows, plural. Good to know. Let's grab ourselves 39 packs, because we always open 40. Alright. Cool. Sounds legit. Yeah, I thought there was like a bonus login thing for like packs or something. Maybe it's coming up? I don't know. I thought it was like a 7-day thing of packs. But anyways, we got these packs to open. So, as usual, we play the whole, what is it? Number of legendaries in a 40 pack. We're guaranteed one in the top 30, or not top 30, top 10, and then the rest of the 30, average is 20 packs for a legendary, but of course, I think the pity timer is 40, which I think I've hit once. I don't know if it was in a pack opening video, but anyways, let's get started. We'll see what's up. Pack number 1. So we're guaranteed the 1. We're, on average, going to get a second one, but not guaranteed. I think on average I get 3, but I think last time was a poor instance, so we'll see how it goes this time. And of course, we do the whole order, open based on order things. Unsleeping Soul, Priest card, silence a friendly minion, then summon a copy of it. I guess a copy of it while it's silenced, so... I mean, there are times where it could be pretty useful, right? Like you get a... I don't know what, you get like a Mirage Caller, and you get a 1-1, and then you silence it into like a whatever it is, without the battle cry, or without the effects or whatever. Anyways, never surrender Paladin Secret. When your opponent casts spells, give your minions +2 health. Interesting. Okay, so maybe some like kind of like a widespread, or not widespread, but how do you describe it? Like you go wide on board kind of Paladin archetype potentially. Blessing of the Ancients. Twin Spell. I don't know what that is. I know there's like Lackeys is a type of or thing. I don't know. That's all I know. Twin Spell. Don't know what that is, but give your minions +1/1. Druid. Evil. Genius. I think that lore-wise, all I know is there's like is it ev.i.l or is it e.v.il? I can't remember. Anyway, some sort of organization, right? Evil Genius. Battle Cry. Destroy a friendly minion to add 2 random lackeys to your hand. So there's a lackey thing. Don't know what that is, but I guess we'll figure it out. I'm sure you know already. But, yeah. Sludge Slurper, Shaman card, Murloc. Oh, I think I've seen some clips where there's, like, more Shaman Murlocs. Hopefully, actually is, yeah. The quest is rotated out, right? So, no more of that. But, Battlecry, add a lackey to your hand to overload 1. Seems legit. Alright. So, Twin Spell, lackey. Don't know what that is, but it's a thing now. It's one of those, what do you call it? I don't know. It's like Wind Fury and Taunt, I think. It's a bold text thing. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, Sunreaver War Mage, Battlecry, if you're holding A spell that costs 5 or more, deal 4 damage. I guess it's targetable, seems like. So, are there like some big mages out there or whatever where you play big spells, something like that for Dragon Fury and whatnots? Anyways, Eccentric Scribe, Death Rattle, summon 4 1/1 Vengeful Scrolls. Curious what the Vengeful Scrolls do. If they're just 1/1s, I don't know, but 6 mana for a 6/4, plus 4/4 stats afterwards. I don't know. Mark Shot, 4 mana, Hunter, deal 4 damage to a minion and discover a spell. Interesting. Okay, that's kind of cool. Messenger Raven, 3 mana, 3/2, Mage Beast. Battlecry, discover a Mage Minion. Alright, seems legit. Safeguard, Taunt, Death Rattle, summon a 0/5 Taunt, or Vault Safe with Taunt. It's a mech, and it has Taunt. So 6 mana, basically for 4/10 of stats over 2 minions. Alright. Oh, I think, is mech, I think, I saw a Redstone where that, like, mech things are kind of coming back, so there's a little bit of preview of that, I suppose. Alright, Faceless Rager. Of course, you gotta have some sort of Rager in there, right? Battlecry, copy a friendly minion's health. Okay, very interesting. So, always gotta play on the Rager, right? We had Magma Rager, Lava Rager? Do we have a Lava Rager? We had Ice Rager, right? Faceless Rager, so, alright. Swapping those health points. Toxfin, 1 mana, 1/2, Murloc, Battlecry, give a friendly Murloc poisonous. Some more Murlocs coming back. Evil Miscreant, 3 mana, 1/5 for Rogue. Combo, add 2 random lackeys to your hand. Again, still don't know what that is. But I guess it is a theme for this expansion. And we got a first duplicate, Safeguard. Seems legit. Conjurer's Calling, Twin Spell, destroy a minion, summon 2 minions of the same cost to replace it. So it just says destroy a minion, which, I mean, technically, it doesn't say friendly minion, right? So then when you summon 2 copies of it, does it, or not 2 copies, but 2 minions of the same cost, does that always go to you? That seems like, the way it's worded, makes me think there's not a restriction on you can't use it on your opponent's minion, and then you get the minion replacements, right? But I feel like that's not how it works in reality, so not sure. Because they usually would specify, right? Like, it has to be enemy minion or friendly minion, but if it just says destroy a minion, it can be any minion, right? But then it just kind of makes me think, well, if you destroy an opponent's minion, does it give them? No, it just says summon 2 minions, so that would be for you, right? I don't know. Kind of interesting. Seems a little OP based on the text alone, but I suspect it does not work the way it's written, unless that twin spell thing throws a wrench in my thought process, because I don't know what it does, but anyways. Hench Clan Burglar, 4 mana, 4/3 for Rogue. It's a pirate, more pirate rogue. Battlecry, discover a spell from another class. I'm guessing it's the enemy class. I think that's usually how they word it, but another class kind of makes it seem like it can be anything, actually, right? So yeah, maybe. Yeah, because usually it would say enemy's class if it was specifically that, I think, right? So, I don't know. Flight Master, Battlecry summon a 2/2 Griffin for each player. So, I mean, overall it's kind of moot because everyone gets a 2/2, so that's kind of equivocal. 3 mana, 3/4 is pretty baseline stats. So I'm not really. I mean, but then they get to attack with it, so that's kind of a little bit of a downside on that in that regard. So I'm not really sure. This kind of seems meh to me. I mean, technically, yes, you're getting more stats. I guess you could maybe like get more stats on board for the 3 mana and then use something to trade into it, and hopefully it survives, and that way it makes that part moot. But I don't know. Kind of seems potentially a little more disadvantageous than helpful at times. But yeah, situational. Daring Escape, 1 mana, return all friendly minions to your hand. Oh, that's very interesting. Maybe Pogo Rogue can be a thing. I guess it kind of was a thing, but it wasn't a good thing in previous metas. But all friendly minions to your hand. Kind of seems cool. It's like a Vanish, but it costs 5 less mana and doesn't do your opponents. So, yeah, I don't know. Vicious Scrap Hound, 2 mana, 2/2 mech for Warrior. Whenever this minion deals damage, gain that much armor. Alright. Seems legit. Got more, I don't know, more armor gain for Warrior. Evil, Conscriptor, 2-mana 2/2 Death Rattle, add a lackey to your hand. Priest. We got a rush guy here, 9-mana 9/9, Burly Shovel Fist. Evil Cable Rat, 2-mana 1/1, add a lackey to your hand. Alright, Evil Miscreant, I think we've seen that before, right? So, alright. This is pack 6. More than halfway to our first legendary. Statistically. Or, not statistically, but like, guaranteedly. Anyways, Forbidden Words. 0 mana, spend all your mana, destroy a minion with that much attack or less. Which makes me think it's targetable, but that's kind of interesting. Dowling Crusher, 5 mana, 5/4, Divine Shield. Kind of bland. Magic Dart Frog. After you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to a random enemy minion. That seems kind of interesting. I think, after you cast, yeah, so. Well, I guess it only goes minions. I was gonna say like, kind of be useful, but for like aggro, go face or something. But I don't know. I guess it still could be potentially be useful. Got the Ray of Frost, twin spell, freeze a minion if it's already frozen, deal 2 damage to it. So it's kind of like, what was that other spell that had something similar? Like, it's not Shatter, right? Wasn't there another spell that freezes a minion if it's already frozen? It like destroys it or something. Anyways, did I talk about this? I don't think so. Soldier of Fortune, 4 mana 5/6 seems pretty good stat line. So whenever this minion attacks, give your opponent a coin. All right, so that could, I don't know. Are there any mill decks out there right now? I don't think there's anything that like the goal is to mill your opponent per se. Like mill, was it mill Druid or mill Warrior back in the day? Like way back in the day. So I don't know if mill decks will be coming back, but that kind of seems like it could be fun to use for milling people. May not necessarily be the design of that card, but you know, just try to give it some sort of advantage to your opponent with the stat line. I guess we'll start over here. Tunnel Blaster, 7 mana, 3/7, Taunt, Death Rattle, deal 3 to all minions. Alright. Sunreaver Spy. Have you seen this? I think we've seen this. 2 mana, 2/3. If you gain, no, I don't think so. Maybe not. If you control a secret, gain 1/1. So we kind of got that Ethereal Arcanus kind of thing going on there. Seen that. Traveling Healer, 4 mana, 3/2, Divine Shield, Battle Cry, restore 3 health. Okay, sure. Hench Clan, Hogsteed. That's a Murloc riding a hog. That's kind of cool. 2 mana, 2/1. It's a beast, but not a Murloc. But Rush is Death Rattle. Summon on 1/1 Murloc. So I guess you kill the mountain and get the Murloc. Interesting. So it's basically 3/2 stat line, except you know you get it over 2 minions with Rush. I don't know. Kind of interesting. That's weird. Hello. There we go. Alright. For some reason it wasn't like dragging over. Alright. Now we got our first epic, so that's cool. Lightforge, Blessing, 2 mana, Twin Spell, give a friendly minion lifesteal. I feel like Twin Spell makes it sound like it casts twice. So I don't know. Anyways. Heroic Innkeeper, Taunt, Battlecry, gain 2/2 for each other friendly minion. Alright, so 8 mana, 4/4, Taunt and Taunt, and then it gains 2/2. So, I mean, other things that are 8 mana, usually 8/8, but doesn't have like Taunt. So, would like 8 mana 6/6 be good with Taunt? I don't know. Kind of feel like you need to have at least 1, maybe even 2 for this to be feasible. Or at least, I don't know. Anyways, seeing that, Mass Res, 9 mana, summon 3 friendly minions that died this game. Isn't this basically just the Lifestone whatever thing, except it's like 2 to 4, right, with the Lifestone based on the spells you played, so costs a little bit more. I think it costs not 7 mana for the whatever stone thing that I'm thinking about. So it definitely costs more mana, but it's guaranteed 3. You don't have to upgrade or anything, so okay. Res Priest maybe. Unseen Saboteur, 6 mana, 5/6. Battlecry, your opponent casts a random spell from their hand. Targets chosen randomly. Oh, that's very interesting. So that's to kind of disrupt combo decks. That was very interesting. Yeah, because it's not like choose a card and summon a copy and play a copy of it, right? It's like they actually cast that spell from their hand. Oh, I quite like that card actually. So we're having more of these. We're starting to see more of these cards that disrupt things from people's hands, right? Like a Dirty Rat did, pulling a minion from your opponent's hand and things like that. So I quite like that. All right, we're getting to pack 10. Got another epic, so that's kind of cool. Poison Vendor 1/1. Restore 2 health to all friendly minion or characters. So not just minions, but that's to you too, right? You I think it counts as like you when it says characters, it counts as you because it's like hero, minions, and then characters, which includes everyone. So I feel like that's quite strong. I mean, the 1 mana 1/1 is like, 1/1 is not great stats, but it's actually quite good if you need an AoE heal. Seen that. Improve morale, deal 1 damage to a minion if it survives, add a lackey to your hand. Alright, so it's kind of like Inner Rage-ish kind of theme, deal 1 damage if, well no, that's more like Slam, I guess, I don't know. Anyways, 5 mana, dual, paladin card, summon a minion from each player's deck, they fight. So, another, I guess, kind of way to disrupt combos, potentially. But, I don't. Oh yeah, so okay, so it summons them both onto the field, and then so big paladin maybe? I don't know. All right, technically I think if things are continue to be true, this should be our legendary. It's kind of unfortunate that there it is. Another epic. Oh wow. Well, I was gonna say it's kind of unfortunate that our legendary here is on the 10th pack. The pack that's guaranteed on took all that time, but quite an exciting pack up. Other than that, all right. So we got rapid fire. We've seen that before. No, we haven't. Twin spell, deal 1 damage. Spell word jeweler. 3 mana, 3/4. All classes. Battle cry. Your hero can't be targeted by spells or hero powers until your next turn. Okay. Okay, sure. Crystal Song Portal. Discover a druid. So it's a druid card. Discover a druid minion. If your hand has no minions, keep all 3. Oh, interesting. And for 2 mana, huh? So that can be something like, I don't know. Is there like a druid? Is there a druid that deck that doesn't play minions? Or, well, I guess your hand has none. I don't know. Interesting. Power of Creation, 8 mana mage card. Discover a 6-cost minion and summon 2 copies of it. So basically, for 8 mana, you're getting 12 mana worth of stuff. But obviously, it's a little bit random. All right, we got a legendary. First legendary, Barista Lynchin, 5 mana, 4/5, all classes. Battle Cry. Add a copy of each of your other Battle Cry minions to your hand. Add a copy of each of your other Battle Cry minions to your hand. I think that, does that mean like on your field then? That's what I feel like it means. So kind of seems a little underwhelming, but eh. Well, I guess technically that's our second legendary because Archmage, is it Vorgoth? Is that what his name was? Can't remember. Anyways. Continue on, seeing that. Arcane Servant, 2 mana, 2/3 elemental, all classes. Alright, Crystal Power Druid, 1 mana, choose 1. Deal 2 damage to a minion or restore 5 health. Okay, so it's kind of like, I guess the closest thing is Living Roots, right? But instead of getting two 1/1s, you get 5 health. Alright, 6 mana, 4/6. Aranasi? Broodmother? 4/6, I said that. Taunt, whenever you draw this card, restore 4 health to your hero demon. Okay. Sure. Alright. Okay. Rain of Frost, seen that. Oh, got the buddies here. And don't think we've seen that. Hench Clan Shade Quill. It's a very interesting artwork. Death Rattle, restore 5 health to the enemy hero, because it's 4 mana, 4/7. Fair enough. We can always silence. Ooh, with this Forbidden Words? No, that's the. What's the other one? The one that silences it and summons a copy of it. I think that was that 1 mana or 0 mana? I can't remember. But that, not bad, right? This is basically Blade Master, except for 1 extra mana, and it doesn't hurt itself. So, alright. Oh, getting a couple epics early on. Seen that. Underbelly Ooze, 7 mana, 3/5 for all classes. After this minion survives damage, summon a copy of it. Oh, interesting. So, kind of like Grim Patron, except Grim Patron, I would imagine this summons a copy of it with the damage intact, right? But Grim Patron is Grim Patron summons the 3/3 of itself, and it's 5 mana. But this has more health, so technically it can survive more or longer. So, I don't know, it's kind of Grim Patron-y, right? And then we have we seen this? We've seen this. Alright, so we have 2 copies of that. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Where, like, it looks like it's dragging something over, but not actually. Alright. Acorn Bearer, 1 mana, 2/1. Death Rattle, add 2 1/1 squirrels to your hand. Okay, that's they're the squirrels. Seen that. Ursatron, 3 mana, 3/3, draw a mech from your deck. So, Death Rattle. Mech Hunter back, maybe? I don't know. Togwaggle Scheme. Oh, I think there's a couple of these so-and-so schemes in this expansion, right? Togwaggle Scheme. Choose a minion, shuffle 1 copy of it into your deck. Upgrades each turn? So I guess as you're holding this in your hand, it gets better. So maybe it's like shuffle 2 copies? Hey, maybe, what was it? Pogo Hopper, right? Maybe it is back. Or a thing now. Hunting Party, 5 mana, copy all beasts in your hand. Alright. So Beast Hunter. I mean, I had a Beast Hunter kind of, deck that I used last expansion, so Soul of the Murlocs, so maybe Murloc Shaman's back. Give your Murlocs Death Rattle, summon a 1/1 Murloc. Alright. Is the one that buffs Murlocs based on the number of Murlocs you have? I don't think that's in current rotation, right? You know what I'm talking about. I don't remember what it's called, but yeah. Seen that. Violet Spell Sword, 4 mana, 1/6 Battle Cry, gain 1 attack for each spell in your hand. Alright. And then we got Walking Fountain, 8 mana, 4/8, Lifesteal Rush, Wind Fury. Interesting. Wow, okay. Lifesteal Rush, Wind Fury. That seems alright. So you can maybe, like, it's kind of heavy, but have we seen other things that are kind of like this stat line with a bunch of, like, these little, what are this called, affixes? I can't remember what these little bold things are called, but, I mean, there's kind of, like, Alec here as, like, Taunt, Divine Shield, Charge, Wind Fury, right? So it's kind of a line like that. But, yep, anyways. We got our epic here. Unidentified Contract. Destroy a minion. Gains a bonus effect in your hand. Alright. So we got more of that, like, hold card stuff going on. Can't remember what expansion that was introduced. Alright. Seen that. Force the Forest's Aid. Twin Spell, summon 5 2/2 Treants. Alright, quite heavy for that, but Treant Druid? I mean, I didn't play a lot of Druid last expansion, but that was the Druid deck I played, so. More synergy for that, I guess. Seems a little too heavy to be that useful. Force of Nature is 3, right? For 5 mana? Seen that. Dimensional Ripper. That's some heavy spells in here. In this expansion. Summon 2 copies of a minion in your deck. Well, I did used to play a big warrior, recruit warrior, or whatever you call it, with the Woe Cleaver, or whatever that weapon was called. I don't know. Maybe time to bring that back. Don't think it was very good, though. At least per my recollection, given the cards that I had. Maybe it was good for other people. Seen that. Oh, twinsies. Seen that. We saw that just last pack. Hello. Hearthstone, what's up? I know my mouse is kind of on the fritz too, but it's kind of, I don't know, it seems a little bit excessive. Just a tad. We're gonna accidentally open some of these other packs that we don't want to do, and we don't want to do that. Unsleeping Soul, that was the card I was thinking about earlier, right? The silence thing, so it's 4 mana, never mind. Alright, anyways. Bronze Herald, 3 mana, 3/2. Death Rattle, add 2 4/4 dragons to your hand. I don't know, is Dragon Paladin a thing? I don't think it was a thing, right? Are they trying to make it a thing? Seen that. Conjurer's Calling. Have we seen this? Yes, we have. Right, because we said it was weird that it says destroy a minion, because that can mean destroy your enemy minion and then summon 2 copies for yourself, which seems a little OP, especially for 3 mana. So, come on. Let's go. There you go. Alright. Oh, missed one there. Haven't seen this. 6 mana, 4/7 taunt, spell damage. Seen that, and seen that. Alright. Alright, seen that. Seen that. Dreamway Guardians, 2 mana for Druid. Summon 2 1/2 Dryads with Lifesteal. So, I mean, there is Living Roots, it's 1 mana, summon 2 1/1s. This has 2 more stats for 1 more mana. They have Lifesteal. So, I don't know. Kind of seems... I mean, I guess 2 mana for 2/4 is pretty decent. So, yeah, I don't know. Seems pretty decent, I suppose. Alright, there's that, and cool. Alright, just keep on trucking. Seen that. Got our first gold, seen that. Convincing Infiltrator. Got the tentacles in there. Hiding behind that mask. 5 mana, 2/6 priest card. Taunt, Death Rattle, destroy a random enemy minion. So, kind of like Onyx Statue, except doesn't have the... So for basically, that's a 9 mana card, right? So for 4 more mana, you would get 2/2 more in stats plus lifesteal. This seems pretty decent, I suppose. I mean, if you're gonna be playing, I mean, I think most decks that play Onyx Statue like play it for that, like the heavier kind of mana cost, and so like getting a kind of a more budget, arguably more efficient stat line or for value for mana. I don't know. Seen that. Reform Scheme. Summon one 1/1 imp and upgrades each turn. So maybe it's summon 2 1/1 imps, summon 1 2/2 imp, or 1/2 imp, I don't know. We'll see. A couple more of these things that are doing stuff while they're in your hand, or upgrading in your hand. Mana Cyclone, 2 mana 2/2, Mage, Elemental. Battle Cry for each spell you've cast this turn. Add a random mage spell to your hand. Okay, so we got some more, I guess, mage things that add random mage things to your hand. I think most of the case has been. Alright. Scene. And Hecklebot. 4 mana, 3/8. Mech, all classes. Taunt, Battle Cry. Your opponent summons a minion from their deck. I mean, so 4 mana, you're getting Taunt, you're getting 3/8, which is what, 11 stat. Chilwynye is your baseline 4 mana for 9, so 2 additional stats plus Taunt for a minion pulled randomly from your opponent's deck. I mean, if it's like a 1 or 2 mana drop, it's probably good in terms of like the amount of stats it kind of negates. But I don't know, kind of seems not exciting. I guess you could also use it to disrupt your opponent's strategy, right? Like you could pull like a, I don't know, you can get like a, what would you say? Like I don't know, maybe you're playing like Antonidas and you pull their Antonidas, or they're playing like an OTK back when quests were still a thing. I think they were rotating out, right? Like the Time Warp Quest Mage thing, whatever, Quest Mage. Pull their Antonidas or their like Sorcerer's Apprentice from their deck and you kill it, and then it's like ruined, but otherwise. Seen that. Dr. Boom Scheme, gain 1 armor, upgrades each turn for 4 mana. We have seen that. It's golden now. And Lazel's Scheme, 0 mana, Priest, reduce the attack of an enemy minion by 1 until your next turn, upgrades each turn. So Kind of seems mediocre, but I guess you can use it to steal big minions, right? Because it's going to be continuing to gain attack reduction, I would assume, by being in your hand. Popo seems to agree. I don't know if you can hear them. Maybe it's an ambulance. Probably an ambulance because I live next to I don't live next to, but it's like there's like a hospital nearby. Seeing that. Proud Defender, 4 mana, 2/6 taunt, has +2 attack while you have no other minions. Okay, so I mean 4 mana, 4/6 with taunt is like pretty good. Like I said, Chill when Yeti baseline has 1 more health, gets taunt. But then you lose to attack if you play another minion. So I don't know. Seeing that, Unleash the Beast, 6 mana, twin spell. Summon a 5/5 Wyvern, with Rush. Still don't know what Twin Spells is, but okay. 6 mana for 5/5 with Rush. Alright. And still on the quest for a second legendary. Unfortunately, seeing that down in library, Battlecry Silence. Oh, Silence adjacent minion. Interesting. But, I mean, yeah, so, like, we talked about that priest deck, right? Oh, maybe we can do, was it Silence Priest the thing with, like, Ancient Watchers and, the other one, Eerie Statue, right? Maybe that can be a thing again. I don't think Eerie Statue, that was in, was that in Goro? I can't remember what expansion that was in, but I think it's rotated out, right? But, I don't know, maybe Silence Priest can be a thing, but we've seen the rest of these guys, right? Alright. And, seeing that. Kirin Tor, Tricaster, 4 mana, 3/3 mage, spell damage, +3. Spells cost 1 more. Okay, so basically, I don't think I've seen anything that's +3 specifically, right? We've seen +1, +2. I don't think there's a +3, I don't think there's a +4, there's a +5. So, anyways, kind of seems meh to me. Keep on going. No legendary there. Seen that. Shimmerfly, 1 mana, 1/1, beast, hunter, death rattle, add a random hunter spell to your hand. So kind of like, what is it, Jewel Macaw, except that's a battle cry, so you get a random minion. Come on, there you go. Alright, hitting the average mark, 20. Got a lot of epics, more so than I think compared to before, but, and it's a golden. Seen that. Portal Orphan, 6 mana, 5/6 demon for all classes. Shuffle 3 portals into your deck. When drawn, summon a 2/2 demon with Rush. Interesting. That is kind of interesting. I don't know. Seems kooky. I don't know. Nothing seems to jump to mind in terms of any decks that it would fit into right now, but I don't know. Definitely seems interesting. Has piqued my interest. Did we see this? No. We've seen that, and that. But 2 mana, 2/3 for Rogue. Battlecry, if you're holding a card from another class, gain 1/1 and Rush. So 3/4 with Rush, 2 mana. Seems pretty good if you're holding a card from another class. So, Steel Rogue? Thief Rogue? I don't know what it's called. Maybe that's a thing? I think it was a thing in previous expansions, right? Not great, but another double epic. Seen that. Azurite Elemental, 5 mana, 2/7, Elemental, all classes. At the start of your turn, gain +2 spell damage. Is that an aura effect then? What is that? At the start of your turn, gain 2 spell damage. Or maybe that's permanent. Maybe that's every time, every start of your turn, this minion gains +2 spell damage. That's very interesting if that's the case. I don't know. Seems interesting. I don't think there's been a lot of I guess, like, way back in the day when Hearthstone first came out, people were running, like, spell power. I guess people do run, yeah, there's the the priest, like, Mind Blast deck that runs, like, Malagos and Velen, right? But I feel like other than that, there haven't been a lot of decks historically, or even now, at least I think historically, and I think now, that have really utilized spell damage. So, I don't know, it kind of seems interesting. Whirlwind Tempest, your minions with Wind Fury have Mega Wind Fury. Basically attack 6 times, or 4 times, sorry. I got distracted by the 6s down here. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. I'd like to see you drop that. Your opponent can't deal with it. You can drop like an Alakir or something. I would imagine the Voltron or whatever, who already has Mega Wind Fury, won't get like Mega Wind Fury. That'd be a little too much. Seeing all these chums, yes. Oh, just kidding. Hello? Oh, there it is. That was weird. Oh, hey, that guy's sticking out there. Just hanging out. Alright, seen these guys. Yes, we've seen that. Portal Keeper, I don't think we've seen. 4 mana, 5/2 demon for all classes. No, we've seen that. Never mind. Wait. Shuffle 3 portals. Well, we've seen that Battle Cry, but we haven't seen this card, I don't think, right? That was in a different card. That was like 5 mana, 5/6 or something like that. Interesting. Alright, we got demons for other people, for other classes, other than Warlock. Alright, still doing the weird little buggy thing. That's cool, Appreciate you guys trying to make me open, I guess maybe trying to make me open these golden packs, but hopefully that won't happen. Seeing all these chums, and well, you've seen that chum. That was quite weird. See how I clicked here, then it flashed over here. Alright. Seen all these guys, and seen that one, just not golden anymore. What is going on? I don't know if you guys can hear like the physical click of my mouse, but pretty interesting. Seen that, and seen that. Come on. There you go. That's weird. I don't know what's going on, but hey. Seen, and recurring villain, 5 mana, 3/6. Death Rattle, if this minion has 4 or more attack, resummon it. Oh, interesting. I'm guessing it wouldn't be resummon it like with whatever stats it has already. It probably come back as the base 3/6. But maybe not. I don't know. I know Paladin has some cards that kind of do that, where it's like, if it has a certain amount of attack, then something happens. But this is for all classes, so I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of kooky. It's a new-ish kind of like, it's not, Death Rattle obviously not a new effect, but it's a new type of effect, I guess. I don't think I've seen a whole lot of like, if this, then resummon, or if this, then something else. Well, if this, then something else actually does come up in the broadest technical term, but yeah, anyways, kind of interesting. We're getting down to it, fortunately. No legendary. A lot of epics, though, so that's the thing. Seen these guys, seen that. Arcane Watcher, 3 mana, 5/6. Can't attack unless you have spell damage. Alright, so there's some of that spell damage stuff coming in. Last one, come on, there you go. Alright, are we going to get lucky and have a legendary in the last pack, the 30th pack? You already knew the answer, right? Wow, that's a bummer. One legendary in 40 packs. With that legendary being the guaranteed one after 10. So, we open another 10 packs. Probably get another legendary, but, you know. Seeing that, Inferno, 3 mana, deal, or give your demons +1 attack. Deal 1 damage to all enemy. That's kind of interesting. Give your demons +1 attack and deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. It's like you get a positive and a positive. Usually it's kind of like, I don't know. Usually for something that's kind of cheap, it's like, you know, unless you're going to be paying more mana for it, if it's cheap, it's usually like you get one benefit at a detriment. But this is like good for both. Interesting. Seen that, and seen that. So, alright, well, that was kind of a sad pack opening, I feel. I think by far my worst, already mouse over that, by far my worst pack opening, because I only got the one guaranteed legendary after 10 packs. Like I said, I think last time was the worst at 2, and I usually get around 3-ish, and I think the best I got was 4 in 40 packs. But yeah, that is quite sad. Quite sad, as our American president might say. Sad. Sad. Anyways. So that should be a 6, 12, 19, 24, 32, 39, 42, 46, 51, 51, 84. So that means what? We got a little over 60%. So we're missing like 51-ish cards and like pretty much all the legendaries, right? Let's take a look. We'll go just Rise of Shadows. Go ahead and just get all of these guys out of the way. What are we missing here? Let's look at how many legendaries are we missing. I'm guessing there's like what? 15-ish? 2. Wait, no, there's more than that, right? There's 2 for each class. We'll sift through them. Yeah, there's 2 for each class. So that's already 16 plus 5 other ones. So that's 21. So we got 2 out of 21. Is that right? No, there's 9 classes. What am I thinking about? That's 18 plus 5, 23. So we're missing 21 legendaries. That's cool. How many epics are we? We got a lot more epics than we usually do. So there's that. Looks like there's 2 for each one. Let's go ahead and just bleh through here. So we got more legendary or more epics I think than we usually do. And then how many rares? I think last pack opening was also the first time I didn't get every single common. I think I was missing like 1 or 2 commons from that set. I think that was the first time that's happened. Of course, got a bunch of these chums, but alright. Let's see, common. Are we missing any commons this time around? Suspect we possibly might. Oh, we got 4 for Paladin there. Or maybe that's because one of them was golden. Yeah, one of them was golden. Never mind. Oh, we are missing one. Transform a minion into a random one that costs 1 more. So that's basically unstable evolution. Except it only can use 1 time. Right? Transform a friendly minion into a random one that costs 1 more. That's exactly what... Oh, but it's free instead of 1 mana, so... Okay. No, we were missing a couple here. Maybe last time wasn't the first time I missed some common cards. So we missed 3. Alright, well, let's see what we're missing. Right, just real quick, kind of, we'll look at the legendaries, I suppose. After you cast a choose one, add copies of both choices to your hand. Interesting. So, like, you cast Wrath, and then you get 2 cards. One that's deal 1 damage, one that's draw a card. Or, no, one that's deal 3 damage, one that's deal 1 damage and draw a card. That's pretty cool. We'll just kind of quickly skim through some of these other chums. Loosen Bark, which I believe you saw my friend open there. Taunt, Death Rattle, go dormant, restore 5 health to awaken this minion. Oh, very interesting. That's kind of cool. Other 9 lives. Arcane Fletcher, Oblivion. Death Rattle, summon a mech from your hand and trigger its Death Rattle. Oh, that's kind of nice. Well, 3 mana, that's, basically 3 extra mana you're paying for the stat line to get this interesting Death Rattle. But Death Rattle Hunter, maybe? And here's Viressa Windrunner. That's a lot of arrows. Equip Thoradal, the Stars Fury. The Stars is Fury. Well, that was the legendary bow, right? I don't know what it does in this context, but yeah. We got Mage here. Khadgar. Khadgar is only a 2/2? Okay. Well, your minions that summon minions summon twice as many. Oh, my friend here's got 3 legendaries. How fortunate for him. I don't know how many packs he's opening, but yeah. Calicos? Don't remember him in World of Warcraft, but anyways, your first spell, each turn costs 0, battlecry discover a spell. Oh, very interesting. That seems pretty good. Every time you cast every first spell you cast, it's free, and you also get to discover one. That's pretty legit. Desperate Measures, Mysterious Blade, Call to Adventure, Commander, Rissa, Secrets Trigger twice. Oh, Secret Paladin coming back, maybe? Dragon Speaker, and this is Nazari? I don't know. Restore both heroes to full health. So this is basically Tree of Life, which is 9 mana. Oh, but that also does minions too. So I was gonna say it's basically Tree of Life, and you get 4/12 for 1 mana, but you also restore minions. So that's a little bit different. All right. Shadow Figure, Madame Lazel. Is she the? Oh man, this guy's going ham. Is she the person on the trailer thingy that I haven't watched? Discover a copy of a card in your opponent's hand. Alright, seems legit. We get all the priest cards except for the 2 legendary. Oh yeah, we're missing 1 epic too. Oh, very interesting. Katrina Muerte. At the end of your turn, summon a friendly minion that died this game. Alright, would make sense. With Muerte meaning death in Spanish. And wasn't there like a Spanish myth, like La Catrina or something like that? I don't know if it's a myth or a story. I just remember, I think it was a movie or something that we watched in Spanish class back in high school. Oh, well, thanks for bringing up Waggle Pick. I'm not sure why you clicked on that, but that's cool. We got Vendetta here. My mouse is definitely on the fritz. Look at that. That's definitely weird. Heist Baron Togwaggle. So he's not a king anymore. He's a Heist Baron now. Battlecry, if you control a lackey, choose a fantastic treasure. I wonder if they're new ones or if it's kind of similar to the ones that we saw previously. Was it in Rosticon? No, it was in Kobolds and Catacombs, right? Tack Noswhisker. Whenever you shuffle a card into your deck, add a copy to your hand. Oh, I think I accidentally watched some like Hearthstone in real life trailer, not trailer, but like card reveal thingy, and I saw this, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, maybe I don't know, maybe Pogo Hopper is a thing. Let's do that. That's kind of cool. Mutate Underbelly Angler, Witch's Brew, Scargle. Your Murlocs cost 1 less. That's cool. Hagath's Scheme, Muck Morpher, and Swamp Queen. Hagath is back. Battlecry, add a 5/5 horror to your hand. Teach it two shaman spells. Yeah, I'm not sure what teach it 2 shaman spells means, but hey, okay. Plot twist, Eager Underling, Darkest Hour, Arch Villain Reform, Taunt, Battlecry, replace your hand and deck with legendary minions. Oh, that's cool. Basically like Golden Monkey, right? Except it's not baked into a another card that you have to draw first. Fellord Betrug? Whenever you draw a minion, summon a copy with Rush that dies at the end of your turn. Oh wow, that's Warlock? Oh, that's interesting. You draw a minion, and then you summon it, and it has Rush, and then it dies at the end of your turn. I don't know, seems interesting. Jumbo Imp, that's crazy. Sweeping Strikes, Clockwork, Goblin, Omega Devastator, Wrench Caliber, Blastmaster Boom, summon 2 1/1 Boom Bots for each bomb in your opponent's deck. Okay. So, Bomb Warrior, I guess. Boom Reaver, sorry. Summon a copy of a minion in your deck and give it Rush. Okay, seems legit. Alright, we got Mana Reservoir, Spellbook Binder, Magic Carpet, Hench Clan, Hag, Recurring we already got that. Yeah, Mad Summoner, Portal Overfiend, I think we have, just golden. Chef Nomi, or Nami? Battlecry, if your deck is empty, summon 6/6/6 Greased Fire Elementals. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting. Exotic Mount Seller. So this is kind of like a card that wants you to go to Fatigue. Something that you can kind of maybe claw your way back from. Archivist Elysiana. Battlecry, discover 5 cards. Replace your deck with 2 copies of each. Oh, interesting. So again, another kind of like, you're getting towards the end game, you're starting to fatigue, restock your deck, kind of thing. Batterhead, that's an interesting name. Jeppy Joybuzz, draw 2 minions from your deck, set their attack, health, and cost to 1. Interesting, okay. And Big Bad Archmage. Alright, sounds good. Well, that is it for this pack opening. Unfortunately, I haven't had luck, but I'm glad some people out there are. So, yeah, that was this expansion, this new year, season, whatever you want to call it. First, first of its kind, or not first of its kind, first of the new season, Rise of Shadows pack opening. Could have gone better, but yeah, I don't know. I think of all the, I don't know, some of the neutral legendaries are kind of meh. Some of the class ones seem pretty legit. If I had to get another one, like if I had to get a classic one, or not classic, a neutral one, I don't know. This one seems like Archivist Elysiana seems pretty interesting. Nomi is like meh, I don't know. But anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you guys had better luck with pack openings. But until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.